Would go toward violence prevention. Murray and City Council President Tim Burgess argue it's time to start charging for the damage that guns inflict. The plan would also require any lost or stolen guns be reported to police so they can be better tracked.
C.R. Douglas is here with more on this proposal that many are now talking about. And anytime you talk about gun violence, I think you pique a lot of interest.
Absolutely. Let's start with the numbers because they are important. This controversial plan, it would impose a $25 tax on all gun sales here in the city and a 5-cent tax on each round of ammunition. Now, supporters estimate this could raise up to $500,000 a year for prevention. And as we said, like with all gun-related issues, the voices on this side of the debate are certainly passionate.
As a survivor of the 2006 Jewish Federation shooting, I am living proof that these costs to our society of gun violence, particularly the medical costs.
The taxation on firearm sales and ammunition is going to do nothing but drive me and everyone else that I know outside of the city to buy stuff, and you're going to lose revenue.
Supporters argue that a gun and ammo charge is just like the taxes we put on cigarettes and alcohol to defray the costs that the harm that they cause. But let's not forget, cigarettes and alcohol, they are not protected by the Second Amendment, and that makes the gun and ammo tax pretty tricky legally. Judges could certainly see this as violating constitutional rights. Now, how does the mayor plan to get past these legal hurdles? We're going to ask him next hour when he joins us live in the studio with this and more headlines from the week.
Well, that'll be good to ask the mayor about this. In the meantime, I want to ask you about it because they say they need the money from the tax for prevention programs. What kind of programs are we talking about?
They've got some pretty innovative ideas. This isn't just going to elementary schools and kind of teaching about gun problems. What they're going to do is actually partner with Harborview Medical Center, where a lot of people come in who have been shot by guns. They're going to go to each one of those and actually intervene, because it turns out studies show that if you have come into the hospital with a gunshot, you are likely to come in again with a gunshot. I mean, these people typically run around with the wrong crowd. So getting in early at Harborview with victims and trying to get them out of the lifestyle they're in is a major part of the prevention effort. So a new approach, pretty innovative. We'll see if it works.
Let's say this gets challenged legally. What kind of impact would that have on the proposal?
Well, it's going to be tough, and it's a big legal hurdle here. I mean, not just the Second Amendment, as I said, but you have some state laws that come into play here, one of which says cities basically can't regulate or control guns. In fact, a couple years ago, the city tried to ban guns in parks throughout Seattle. That got struck down by a court saying, hey, cities, you don't got power here. So that's going to be among the problems that the mayor is going to face if he tries to push this.
Well, I'm glad he's going to be here because you'll ask him about that. You'll also have some other topics to cover. So 5 o'clock, Mayor Murray right here. You're going to put some topics to him, right?
Yeah.
CR, thanks. We'll look forward to